In this video, I'm going to show you how to make some real money buying cars off the street. I'm Nick Francis, Modern Day Dealer. If you want to make money in the car business, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you never miss a new video. Just bought a car from a private owner off the street. It's one of the best ways to make money in the car business. This is something I've done thousands of times. It works all the time. It's proven the test of time. Let's get into it. All right, I just acquired a nice little 19 Kia Sorento. I'm not a huge fan of Kia, but I like making money. So I did buy a nice, clean Kia from a private owner. The money is made in the buy. I want to show you guys buying off the street from the private owner. I got a message or text message, hey, I'm selling the Kia. I do know about what they're going for. I see it. I watch the prices at the auction all the time. So it's easy for me to put a number on it. I did put a number on it. You know, he was happy with that. We agreed upon it before I even drove and looked at it. Obviously, we want to make sure it is what it is, which I did. The car's super clean, one owner, Florida car, well-maintained, garage kept. I mean, non-smoker. This is the stuff you got to be looking for when you buy cars. Took my time, drove it. It's got new tires on it. It's got both keys. I would make sure when you're buying cars, try to get both keys. Ask about it. Ask about the books. Ask about the keys. They're important. It brings value to the car. Okay, so I told you kind of how I put a number on a car when I'm buying a car. I get it that I've done it over and over, so I do know the price. I'm watching it all the time. I try not to use any kind of book or guide on it, as they would say, like a Kelley Blue Book or whatever. But if you're just starting out, there are a lot of car buying companies out there. And if you want to get a solid number, or if you know maybe somebody you're looking at a car, get a number on selling it before you even go buy it. Try to make those calls first. CarMax, Carvana, We Buy Any Car. See what they'll pay for the car. You know, to get a good number, that's probably the best way to start. Especially if you're just starting out, want to put a number on a car, that's a good way of getting the price to buy the car, because they're going to pay that. So maybe that's somewhere you want to be. Before we kind of talked about this, you're going to lose money on some of these cars. It's, you know, that's what I'm talking about, putting a number on it. Make sure to do the best job you can when you are buying, because that's when you make the money, is when you're buying. I have guys that I train now. One of them just called. He's going to lose money on a car. He overbid on it at the auction. He had to sell it. He's losing $600. That happens. You got to know when you're buying where you're comfortable being and where you should be. There's enough information out there now to give you a good guideline on, you know, the values of the cars. You know, if he didn't have the auction fees, he probably wouldn't. He probably would break even. So if he would have bought that car off the street, he would have bought it cheaper. He wouldn't have had auction fees. It's just a much better way of buying cars. You can take your time. It is a little more time to look and go and meet with people and buying them off the street, but you're going to make money. And the profit is a lot more on the street versus buying at the auction. I've done this over and over, thousands of times. If I go back and look at the cars that I've sold, all the ones that I purchased from private owners, the percentage of profit is double, if not more, than at the auction. At the auction, the prices go up. On the street, the prices go down. Do you like buying cars off the street? I want to know your favorite way of buying cars. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Another point I really want to make is that when you're buying cars from the private owner off the street, you can take your time. You can think. You can take a lot more time looking at it. It's a lot different than at the auction, and you get caught up in all the hype. And I mean, there's obviously a method to their madness of the auctions. That's why it does work. It's addicting. You can really think and take your time and look at the car for what it is. Buy from a private owner, get their private knowledge of the car. That's real history, not Carfax or AutoCheck. Know the car, take your time, think. That's how you're going to make money.